What is up, Renaissance crew? I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Pimples. I think everybody at some point has had at least one. If you're lucky enough to have not gone through the teenage period where people would get acne and things like that, then consider yourself lucky, because some of us aren't so lucky. If you do happen to have pimples on your face, acne, things like that, just know that most of the time it tends to be just something that's genetic. It's something that you can't control. It's not really something that's related to how clean your skin is or anything like that. It tends to just be a hormonal thing. Your face just breaks out, especially, like I said, during that teenage period when you're going through puberty. I had the issue real bad growing up. I'm sure you guys can see all these damn craters and stuff on my face. That's because I made the bad mistake of actually popping pimples when I was younger, thinking that it was just I didn't really think of it as like a phase that my skin was going through. So I just always tried to make sure I cleaned it and didn't let it build up. So I would like pop them and things like that. The thing is, it leaves scars on your face. I know there's ways to fix it. I'm probably going to end up, and when I get enough money, I'll end up doing something about it. But I just want to let people know that, because a lot of times people think that acne has something to do with cleanliness, or it has something to do with I don't know, just like an individual themselves and something that they did on their part, when that's not really the case in most cases. Sometimes acne does have something to do with what you eat, or it has something to do with taking care of your skin and stuff. But when at a certain age, usually it's just puberty related. Anyway, the reason I brought that up is because today I'm gonna be reacting to a video. It's called "How to Get Rid of Blackheads," but the thing is, it's really just a blackhead removal video. It's not. I don't think it's gonna go into like creams and things you have to use or anything like that. It's just somebody sitting there popping pimples, and it's something that tends to, even though it's disgusting, it's oddly satisfying. If you happen to have social media, Facebook or anything like that, you've probably come across these type of videos, and I guarantee if you watched one, you probably sat through the whole thing. You didn't just like watch them pop one pimple and was like, oh, and clicked off. I guarantee you sat there and you watched a few of them before you had the nerve to actually click away or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna react to this video. It's somebody that has a lot of blackheads on their face. I'm not sure what location of the face this actually is, or if this is even the face. I do not know. But let's go ahead and check this out. And I don't know, we could probably make it a challenge. Maybe a try not to get grossed out challenge. For those that enjoy these, this will probably be an easy challenge for you. But for those that don't, leave it in the comment section down below where you might break or fail at. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what it has to offer. Looks like little larvae coming out of their face. Yeah, that little tool that they use, it looks interesting because like it looks like it has like a little needle or something on the end of it, and so she like stabs the pimple kind of to break the thing that it has on it. I'm gonna actually lower the volume a little bit. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna lower it on my end, but when I edit it, it'll be a little bit lower for you guys. I'm gonna add a new stipulation to this challenge. Try not to touch your face. Try not to touch your face challenge. Don't touch anywhere on your face. Don't scratch. If you happen to have a pimple on your face while you're watching this, don't touch it. That's gonna be part of the challenge too. Looks like she's, if that's the person's nose, it looks like she's squeezing the boogers through the skin. I always wonder how it builds up to this point, like to the point where you like have these giant black just spots on your face. That wasn't a scratch, goddammit. That was something in my nose, and I was trying to get in there, but I'm not gonna dig, inside. You gotta. There's subtle other ways you can do to fuck with the inside of your nose without actually going inside of it. you see that extra come out? There's like an extra bit of cheese that squeezed out of it. Oh yeah, she's on the good part now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this video was uploaded by SC Sarah. So if you want to check out more pimple popping videos, just go to her channel, and I'm sure she has other compilations as well. Oof. Oof. You see that? Just popping out of the skin like daisies. Just. I might have to stab it. Stab it. Squeeze. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this lasts a minute. This is an 11-minute video for those that think that it's just gonna be a simple issue. No, this is gonna be all day. This is 11 minutes of pill popping goodness. You know it's been in there for a long time. When you squeeze it and the color changes, it goes from black to yellow to white. Oh boy, you see him just collecting on the back of her hand when she wipes them off. As if it was me and it was sitting on the back of my hand, I would have to like clean it off at some point. I just can't let all that stuff build up to the point where it's like that, like it's covering the entire side of the hand. See at this point the person's skin is starting to like swell and stuff from all the pinching and squeezing. There's like a long white piece of cheese. Oh, that's still another juicy one. Now I'm wondering exactly what causes it to build up that much, because I've watched people have like these type of videos, and it seems like mostly it tends to happen with people in Southeast Asia and things like that. So I'm guessing that it has something to do with people that like farm a lot. Not just Southeast Asia, I also see it on like Eastern Europe and stuff like that. I assume it has something to do with people that are out in the sun all day farming. So I'm guessing that, you know, with all the stuff that you be around, like the dirt and you're sweating and stuff like that, you probably don't really have a lot of time to go and take showers and shit like that. Or, you know, do the extra steps to cleanse your face and stuff. So it probably starts to build up over time. There's still plenty of juicy ones. You can see them. Oh yeah, she's about to enter the gold mine. She's about to get into the gold mine of it. Oh yeah. Let me ask the Renaissance crew this. If you had the tool that she's using, would you sit in front of a mirror and just poke your pimples out all day? If you had something like that. It seems to me like what she's doing is causing a lot of damage, but I'm not a professional, so I can't say for sure. It seemed like there would be more subtle ways of removing pimples without all the squeezing and poking and stabbing and stuff. Because it seemed like that would cause a lot of what I got, the crater stuff. And I didn't even stab and stuff like that. I just realized, is this playing Justin Bieber in the background? Sound like it's a little bit more subtle, but it sounds like Justin Bieber if I'm wrong, if I'm not mistaken. Or whoever sung that song, like, you're simply amazing, just the way you are. Like, that's what it seems like it's playing, but it's a different instrument, and it's played slower. Nah, you're not done yet. There's still a lot of juicy stuff there. Go ahead and keep going. This is going to be an all-day thing. Pop. And then you got the one under it that's still kind of stuck. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to stab that one. Yeah, you're gonna have to stab that one right there, and poke it. Oh nope! Oh, it came out. Never mind. It came out. It looked like one of those pill bugs, the roly polies. At some point, you're gonna have to get rid of that glove. I think you're starting to run out of room. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's a real juicy one. Ah, that was deep. Ugh. You know, I'm gonna have to watch a satisfying compilation after this as a palate cleanser. For those that get too grossed out by this, don't worry, I'll have a video next for you guys. Yeah. Gick. It's just right there. All of it's just right there. Oh boy. Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. More of that white stuff. Sometimes these things be coming out looking like larvae. They do. They're like small maggots coming out of the skin. You ever seen those videos where they be removing bot flies? Or even crazier, those videos where they be removing the worms from pets, like those stray dogs and stuff be having those worms, and like you have to squeeze the skin and the worms just pop out. I'm still hanging in there. I've touched my face twice since then, but I want to give myself exceptions for those. The one time I touched the side of my nose because I was trying to scratch the inside of my nose and I didn't want to go in there. And the second time I just rubbed my eye because I felt like I had something on the corner of my eye. Some people might think that that's a fail, but it's not. I make the rules, goddammit, that's not a fail. Same stipulation works for y'all too. Oh. Yeah, that one was dark. Oh. Still some more. Yeah, there's more in there. Yeah, that's a big one right there. Go ahead and dig around that. Yeah, now go ahead and squeeze it. Go ahead and squeeze them. How to get rid of elbow cysts. Well, so there's a video of somebody draining the pus out of an elbow cyst. Now that one might get me. I don't know. That one might get me. Wow. Yeah. When it comes to acne and things like that, you got to be real delicate, because if you what am I trying to say? If you go in there and you just like start squeezing or just start like poking them and things like that, your body will like react to it a certain way, and like I said, you'll end up having scar tissue on your face and things like that. I've actually read that it's dangerous to pop pimples in certain parts of your face. I think they said like it was like a triangle shape, like from your chin right here and out like this. Like anything within that triangle is kind of dangerous, because if you try to pop the pimple, it's possible that not only will you pop the pimple, but you can also pop like some blood vessels or something underneath. And if the I'm just gonna say gunk. If the gunk from the pimple gets inside of the like that type of inside your blood, then it's possible that it can like contaminate it, infect it, or even go into your brain or something like that. I could be wrong, but I read something like that. It's dangerous to pop pimples on your face because it could have much worse effects than just leaving a scar. Anyway, that's been this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to check out CS Sarah's channel. Like I said, they have a bunch of other compilations, all for you gross, sick freaks that really find enjoyment in these type of videos. Don't worry, I'm partially one too. I tend to get fascinated by them, despite the fact that they sicken me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check out another compilation of satisfying things for you guys. That way, you know, like I said, it'll be kind of like a palate cleanser. Anyway, that's been this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'm the original Renaissance man, Devon DaVinci. I'm signing out and give you the deuces. Peace.